crisis, male midlife crisis, Brian Atkins.
I will never forget that day. I was up snowboarding up at Mountain High, and at one point I slid up onto the chairlift, sat down, looked to my right, and there's this real cute girl there. Well, I flashed her my biggest smile and I said, "Hi." She took one look at me, looked down at my snowboard, looked back up at me, and said, "Cool." She might as well have said, "Hey, it's Grandpa on a snowboard." Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters. You have not lived until you've experienced the male midlife crisis. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary describes the male midlife crisis as a period of emotional turmoil characterized by a desire for change. While there may have been certain things I would have liked to have changed at my life at that point, what really concerned me were changes in my life that were going on that I did not want. First, there's the issue of weight gain. When I was in my 20s, I could go into a salad bar anywhere, eat everything in sight, and never have to worry about gaining weight. But now, for whatever reason, my body's decided to start retaining this food. And it wouldn't be so bad if it would put it in my biceps and my pecs, but my body seems intent on storing it in my gut and my butt. Then there's the issue of memory loss. This can be very embarrassing. You go to a party and you run into someone you know you've seen before, but you can't remember their name. This is particularly embarrassing when that person happens to be the date that you brought to the party. Then there's the issue of hair loss. It was bad enough when at the age of 20, my mom found my first gray hair. Then rolling into my 30s, I was looking in the mirror, combing my hair one day, and I noticed that I was getting a little bit of sunburn on the top. I began to realize I'm not getting the kind of hair coverage I'm used to getting. So I thought, I know what I'll do. And I parted my hair down the middle. Now, if that did not look ridiculous enough, a few years later, I'm sitting in the hairstylist chair and she's just finished cutting my hair and she spins me around and shines the mirror on the back of my head. I took one look at that and I'm like, whoa, what did you do to my hair? She assured me my hair was like that when I came in. Fortunately, with the advent of technology, we have all sorts of solutions to a lot of these problems. Take, for instance, the hairpiece. Guys, give this a try, and with a little bit of luck, you'll look great and you'll be delighted. Provided, of course, that you're willing to mortgage your house to afford a good hairpiece. Anything less than that, and you're going to look like you're pasting roadkill to the top of your head. Which, if you think about it, really isn't all that bad, because you will provide everyone around you with hours of entertainment. Next is the hair plug approach. Now, in this approach, a doctor grafts hair from different parts of your body and plants it into your head. Men, give this approach a try, and with a little bit of luck, you'll have a full head of hair and you'll be delighted. Provided, of course, you like hair in your head that looks like it came from different parts of your body. Well, a few years down the line, I'm looking in the mirror and I begin to notice there's strands of hair coming out of my nose and there's this roll of fur covering my ears. And I'm thinking to myself, great. It's not bad enough that I'm not getting hair where I want it. Now I'm starting to get hair where I don't want it. Those of you men that are about ready to approach 40, be forewarned. At this particular point in your life, the medical profession is going to highly encourage you to go out there and get a full-blown physical. This I do not recommend you do. The reason being is that at this particular stage in your life, the medical profession develops such a fascination with probing so many humbling and humiliating parts of your body that even if you do check out with a full bill of health, you're gonna want to kill yourself. So as I rolled into my 50s, I began to look around to see what was good about turning 50. As soon as I figure that out, I'll let you know. But now, as I'm rolling into my 60s, I'm looking at this whole thing like it's much more comical, and I just have to laugh. And besides, I've come to the realization that life is simply meant to be enjoyed. And to enjoy life, what's really important is you learn to roll with the punches, even if it does mean you look like Grandpa on a snowboard. Master Toastmaster.
Jim, 90 seconds, please.
There were only 75 of these 1956